Alright, what's up guys? Welcome. So today I want to do something a little bit okay, today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be filming some stuff. But first, let me check the blah blah link to make sure everything is be up to date with the content. Story 1 special event. What truly makes a hero? Is it someone with overwhelming power? Someone who always makes the right choice, or someone who tries to stop? Hey, what's up, Tiny? Yeah, I know. I'll cover dev notes in a while. Poll section and comment discussion section. Please vote on the following question. I don't see the question. Wow. Have you ever met an ordinary person or character who in a certain moment made you feel like they're truly a hero? Most like comment, 30 participating commanders and 30 valid commanders will be randomly selected to get 100 gems. Okay. Yeah, nah, I'm not interested in this. Okay, what's this? Arc Ranger is always right. Arc Ranger Black 7-day challenge. That happens to be exactly what I wanted to cover today. Hey, what's up, Cristiano? Hello, what's up, Tiny? Aye. Arc Ranger Black content. Leave a like under this post. Leave a comment on this post answering the question below. After reading story 1, what do you think? Arc Ranger Black still lacks in order to become a true hero. A trial by fire. Alright, send. Boom, done. Okay, hashtag black tag. That's it, just hashtag black. Or hashtag Arc Ranger Black. Okay, there we go. Oh, hi Crystal. Hey, Villagers Hope, what's up? How you doing, man? Okay, cool. We saw that. Okay, so greater love hath no man than this, that a man who lay down his life for his friends. Yep, this is exactly what I'm talking about with regards to Arc Ranger Black. Anyways, holy. Okay, what else do we need to do here? Nothing much here, nothing. Okay, good, cool. What's up, Marquise? Yep, Krista, let's not make a big deal out of it. We just like, noted. Thank you. How's the mic? Does the mic sound weird? Because my mic settings look weird right now. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Okay, it's better now. Test 1 2. I had a fan blowing almost exactly at the mic, it turns out. Dev Notes! It's time for Dev Notes 26.06, aka 26 June. Nikke News! Welcome to Dev Notes. Today's Dev Notes looks completely different from usual for some reason, but we will read through it nonetheless, and then we'll see what's up with Nikke Goddess of Victory. If it's your first time here, please drop a like on the video, leave a comment in the comment section. Hey, hello, welcome to the stream. all your engagement will help with YouTube understanding that this is a good video. Alright, so without further ado, let's get down to this. Hello Commanders, I'm Hyung-Suk Yu, the director of Goddess of Victory Nikke. We have prepared these dev notes to explain the development teams, assessment and future response plans as quickly as possible after reviewing various opinions we have received regarding Santi's favorite item. So for those of you who don't know, they intended to update Santi's favorite item so that she becomes less shit at PvP, because Santi's core image is that she was, core identity was that she was supposed to be a PvP character, but her favorite item broke her usage in PvP and made her a little bit more PvE focused, which is it's kind of sad. It's kind of a fumble. Not sure what happened there, right? So in addition, we are also sharing some updates and improvements. Oh wait, so they wanted to update the favorite item on the day of our recent update on 11th of June. That caused the maintenance to be slow to update. Instead of the original cutoff time of 5 AM, it got stretched to like 8 or 9 PM. No, instead of the original cutoff time for the update at 5 PM, it got stretched to 8 to 9 PM. And then at the end of the day, they decided like, we're not releasing this. Something's wrong. Cancel. It'll come soon though, guys. Don't worry. It'll come soon. But just not yet. So let's see what they say with regards to that. In addition, we'll also prepare some updates and improvements currently being prepared following the summer event. Following the summer event? Surely Arc Ranger Black is not the summer event. Status and plans regarding Santi's favorite items. First of all, since Santi's favorite item update last February, many of you have asked about the upgrade direction of Santi's favorite item and what the intention is behind this favorite item effect renewal. Since this is the first time the effect of favorite items are being... Since this is the first time the effects of favorite item are being renewed. This one that like 11 of... Okay. The one that happened 5 days ago. I believe this is something that commanders may be particularly curious about. Therefore, before explaining the details, I would like to first explain the development team's overall direction when producing favorite item. Fair. In Goddess of Victory Nikke, we strive to ensure that each character has as many viable users as possible. As this is a game that showcases the stories and charms of various characters, we believe this direction should be supported by combat balance as well. In Nikke, we consider it important that characters can be used across various content for a relatively long period after being acquired, and that even characters not currently part of core meta teams are given opportunities to be used again in specific situations. I think this direction, assuming that this is the direction they managed to hit, would be healthy for the game in the long term. Whereas if you create a game where every single new character that comes out power creeps every single other character that was in the past, that's not healthy for your game. Nobody wants to pull a new character until like one day they decide like, today's the day, my favorite character, Booby Bethany has been released. Alright, I'm gonna pull Booby Bethany, etc. Right? Or even worse, the worst case scenario is if your players, the worst case scenario is if your players save up for so long, they lose interest in the game, and then at the end of the day, they never use the credits, and then it just goes to waste. That's the worst case scenario. So there needs to be a certain level of power creep and a certain level of not power creeping too much. Even if they can no longer show their former status, we as the development team feel a quiet sense of pride whenever we see Nikke's like Lita and Scarlet being featured in content. True. Both Lita and Scarlet have been power crept. Lita oddly lasted for like 2 whole years before she got power crept. No, 2.5 years before she got really power crept. And then in the last 2.5 years to today, so it's about a year or so, she got massively power crept. Scarlet on the other hand, she kind of fell off within the first 1 year-ish. Like she had a slow decline over 1 year, and then with the release of Trina, she got brought back to a very powerful character and then has fallen off ever since. In strategy guides and community discussions, it is natural that mainly the Nikkes employed at tier 1 are the most frequently used Nikkes are mentioned. Yeah, true. However, when the development team looks at balance, we must consider a much broader scope. True. We recognize that some commanders have not yet recruited a sufficient number of Nikkes, and we believe there is also a need for Nikkes who can fill the gap when certain core Nikkes are unavailable. Absolutely true. For example, in my recent video talking about which characters are useless and which characters are great, I mentioned that Summer Rosanna, even though she has fallen off ever since her launch 2 years ago, she is still usable if you don't have enough burst 2 Nikkes that are good. She's basically at like the 6th or 7th position of the tier list right now. Maybe not 6 or 7, but 6, 7, 8, 9. Somewhere in that range, alright? So, Summer Rosanna is worth pulling if you don't have enough burst 2s, and this is what this sentence is talking about. That is why the development team looks at balance, not only in the terms of the top tier meta compositions, but also to ensure meaningful choices exist for various progression stages and roster situations. From this perspective, we also had the intention to create a place in PvE content for commanders who primarily enjoy the arena that is PvP. Huh? One representative example of this direction is in practice is Moran. They're talking about characters that are strong in PvP transitioning to becoming both PvP and PvE content Nikkes. Santi's favorite items was also produced with this same consideration in mind. Makes sense? Santi is a Nikke who has long been more familiarly used in PvP. True. Even if not to the same extent as Moran, we hope that her pick rate in PvE would at least increase compared to before, and that she could be treated as one of the viable choices among Nikkes that fulfill defensive roles. So basically, what I'm hearing is that they want to make it so that in certain solo raids, you want to go balls out, no defensive, no healing, no shield, no nothing. Boom, you go all full on damage, kamikaze style. And then in certain solo raids, they wanted to create an environment where you're gonna need some shield or need some healing. And in that situation, Santi becomes the optimal choice. Fair, very, very smart. I like that. I like that nuance. However, after the actual update, the effect fell short of our expectations. Yes, true. As a result, research and analysis centered around PvP where Santi had primarily excelled in the past, and additional issues were identified in the process. With the change from a shared shield to individual shields, a situation occurred where opposing commanders in the arena could actually acquire burst gauges faster. Yep, that's her big downside after the favorite item update. While the development team proceeded with balancing aimed at improving PvE usability, we failed to sufficiently identify the issue of decreased usability in PvP during that process. That's what happened. They didn't take into account their PvP side. They wanted to do the PvE side, and then boom. Poly also has the same problem, yes, as one chatter points out, Poly also has the same problem. To conclude, it is fair to say that there was a clear design flaw in Santi's favorite item that went beyond the development team's original intentions. Oh, big sad. Although each Nikke's favorite item has varying degrees of efficiency increase, in Santi's case the situation could hardly be considered an improvement in efficiency, so we made the unavoidable decision to renew favorite items for the first time. The purpose of this Santi's favorite item renewal was to sufficiently secure the utility in PvE as originally intended, and to ensure that the development team's intentions are adequately conveyed through actual performance and the gameplay experience. Basically, we fucked up, but we're gonna fix it. That's what they're saying here. In this process, to ensure the intention to buff PvE capabilities could be more clearly communicated to commanders, even through text alone, we adjusted it to provide some offensive benefits as well. And this is the reason why the renewed effects of Santi's favorite item have a different concept compared to the previous favorite item effects. Let's go! Yes! 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 Additionally, to resolve the issue of reduced usability in PvP, we were prepared to revert the shield operation logic to its original format. We were preparing? Huh. So they decided not to? We determined it was necessary to ensure that the way Senti had been used previously would not be unreasonably undermined. Based shift up. We wanted to clarify that during this process we had no intention of making adjustments that would disadvantage specific content or specific commanders. Talking about you guys, PvP content creators. Yes sir. On the contrary, we wanted to make it clear that we spent a significant amount of time deliberating on how to provide more meaningful utility for both favorite item and Senti. However, apart from this judgment, there were clearly shortcomings in our communication method and schedule coordination. Senti's favorite item was updated in February, and we had determined that it would be best to address Senti's issues before our next scheduled favorite item update in July. That makes sense. I don't see why they wouldn't do it. Now that it is in June, as we rush to expedite the improvements, we only announced these changes on the day of the June 11th patch. And with the Union raid starting on June 12th, commanders did not have sufficient time to review the details and prepare accordingly. So the reason why they backed off on it was because of Union raid. Interesting. It would have been more appropriate to explain our overall intentions first and issue a prior notice so that commanders could prepare for content such as Union Raid. We sincerely apologize for the overall confusion caused by our failure to properly balance Senti's favorite item in February and subsequent impact on PvP and the various issues that compounded up until the timing of this announcement. Alright, it's understandable. I wonder if this situation is so important that they need to be sincerely apologize for the overall confusion caused by our failure. It feels a bit too serious, but that being said, it's nice that they acknowledge their mistake and then they're moving on, right? Next, we would like to share our future improvement plans for Senti's favorite item. The main issue was that the update was being prepared without adequate explanation, so we intended to maintain the overall direction for our intended modifications for Senti's favorite item. So it's good that they're apologizing. You might even argue that it's good that they put it off for a while, but when they announced that they were gonna upgrade the Senti thing, I was like, oh wow, Senti's gonna be great. Let me go upgrade her right now. So I maxed out her favorite item, and right now my Senti is bricked and I'm sitting here with nothing to do with Senti. Sweet. We still believe it's necessary to expand Nikke's usability through their favorite item, allowing Nikkes who were previously primarily used in PvP to have meaningful roles in PvE as well. That is all good and well. Fantastic stuff. Thus, the direction of our improvements will proceed as planned, with a focus on securing PvE usability. However, rather than applying the previous announced stats as is, we will review them once more in meticulous detail. There was some discrepancy between the expected strength based on the announced tags and the results of actual balance tests conducted internally, but since many commanders have expressed concerns that the changes might still be too much, we will not take this lightly and will examine this aspect together. The changes are too much? What do you mean? Yeah, exactly, Tiny, she's still weak. What do you mean? Triple her numbers. You know what? Make Senti the new treasure privity. Let's go. Give us super Senti. Give us 150% elemental damage as dealt. Come on, Senti, you got this. You got this. Senti meta 2026. Let's go. Let's go. In addition, we also believe there are also commanders who are hoping for enhancements or supplementary buffs for Senti in PvP through this favorite item. Yeah, of course. Of course. Therefore, we will review together how to add a few features that can be slightly more meaningful in PvP as well. The scheduled time frame for these improvements is late July. Yeah. We will provide detailed information through a future update notice. Once again, we sincerely apologize for the inconvenience and confusion caused to your gameplay. Through this incident, we have reconfirmed the areas that the development team must examine more carefully. Favorite items are not simply stat and adjustments, but a process of readjusting the utility and perception of Nikkes that have been with commanders for a long time. Therefore, we deeply recognize that the development team's intentions alone are not enough, and we must take a broader perspective and prepare more thoroughly for the actual impact it will have on the gameplay environment. We'll take this experience to heart and strive to show you better results going forward. So, Sanguchi says that it caused a big problem in PvP team comms, bricked her in her only mode. That is true. That is true. You got Santi to phase 2 only to realize she was bricked. Damn. Make Santi an alt crown. I can second that. Yes. Maybe don't give her reload speed, which is the thing that makes crown like super duper OP, right? But give her something else that makes her like interesting, you know? Like crit rate up, crit damage up. Something like that. Tiny says, I swear if they make that 50% ally even less or make it take longer to stack, she won't be good. You know what? I'd rather they make it take longer to stack and then give her bigger percentages. Like give her 150%, but it takes the entire fight to stack up to 150%. I will use her. I will use her with Winter Mika, and then we will go ape shit on this. We'll go ape shit on Santi, and I'll be the biggest supporter of Santi. I'll be like out here screaming her name from the top of roofs. Yes. Costume voting notice. Oh, Cinderella. How did you learn to read? In primary school. In kindergarten. My loving mother sat me down and taught me my ABCs. Hell yeah. Shouts to mom. Costume voting notice. Alright. We would like to provide an advance notice regarding the voting for the free costume for Cinderella, who took first place in this year's popularity poll. Just as before, we have prepared this so that the commanders can directly choose their favorite design from 3 design concepts. We plan to finalize the theme of the concept that receives the most votes and release it as a free costume at a later date. The themes for these 3 costume concepts have been centered around popular themes that commanders are already familiar with. We are releasing the 3 design concepts in advance along with this developer's note, so please feel free to take a look and see which one you prefer before voting begins. Voting is scheduled to start on June 17th, tomorrow. Alright, Schoolgirl Cinderella. Very cute. Very cute. Maybe they can do the Tia thing where one of the buttons is slightly open over here. That would be nice. Or maybe they can like have the skirt a little bit higher, then get a little bit of a panzi shot. Very nice. Maybe this mirror can be under the table and then it can be showing us a flash of white heaven. That would be very nice. Choice number 2. Of course, the booty shot. Cinderella as a maid. Okay. Oh, with visible toes apparently. Ayo. Ayo. This all looks very nice. Oh, and then there's a commander plushie with the booba resting on it. Makes sense. If they make it so that she's resting her full weight of the booba on the commander's this thing, on the commander plushie, they can make it look like very wave-like, right? They can make it really soft looking, and that would look good. And it would be very ero, very ecchi, right? Also, we can do an animation where when you tap her, then a bit of pantsu gets flash. Or maybe they can cater to the fit people, even though I am not a fit person. Also, this waist is absolutely insane. Oh yeah, if the camera angle is a little bit lower and a little bit closer, then they can do one of those things where the gyat, the butt looks succulent and huge. Love that design. Alright, so the second one is maid. Also, what the hell is this? Is that a metal spoon that she's lying on? Interesting. And the third option is a white bunny. This looks like rupee. This whole design looks a little bit too much like rupee. But of course, what they could do for this to make this a little, it's a mirror. Wait, this is a mirror? Why would they put a mirror there? The camera angles don't even make sense. To show the lower back. Anyways, this looks exactly the same as Rupee's skin, right? The gacha skin with the pole dancing pole in the middle, and then she's just lying against it, and then you get the effect of the gyat line passing the pole line, insinuating that the gyat is past the pole, the gyat is really pressing against a pole. I don't know, I feel like this design has been done before and it's a little bit like, meh, I'm not hype about it. Of course, when it comes to Cindy, her figure is very, very different from Rupee's. So I guess there could be newer things that we could do in terms of like the way it's animated, I guess. But I think this is probably a better choice. This is also probably a better choice. Me personally, I am more leaning towards choice number 1, the JK version rather than the maid version. But I think both of them are pretty good. The third one, personally, I think is a little bit bland. Yeah. Summer event and live streaming guide. The main details of the summer event will be revealed through a live stream. The live stream is scheduled for sometime in June. Let's go, we're halfway through June. Maybe in the next 7 days we're gonna get it. And detailed schedules and plans will be announced through a future notice. While the annual summer live stream tends to be a bit more understated compared to the anniversary live stream. Not really. I mean, the summer live streams tend to be very like, man, I'm going on a holiday with my girlfriends. And then the anniversary live stream is more like, everybody witness the glory of Nikke, goddess of victory. 200 free pools, boom! 200 free pools, boom! Right? Whereas the summer event is like, I'm going on a holiday. It feels more personal to me. Even though obviously we are all going on this same holiday. But to me, right, just the concept of it feels a little bit more personal. Yep. The summer event has always been a great opportunity to create memories with many Nikkes, and we are preparing this year's event so that the commanders will find it enjoyable as well. Yes sir! We are humbly requesting your anticipation for the upcoming livestream. Fantastic. Writing the developer's note right before a livestream is actually quite challenging, because we want to preserve the joy of the initial review during the livestream. Hell yeah. It is difficult to decide how much content should be covered in the dev notes. Today is exactly one of those days. However, we also felt that it would be not ideal to have too little information in this dev note. Therefore, in the following section, we would like to provide an advance notice of some post-summer event updates and improvements that will not be revealed during the live stream. Oh, hell yeah! Please note that the detailed contents of the system improvements are subject to change during the development process. Main story, chapter 47 and 48 update. The update for main story chapter 47 and 48 is scheduled for August. Okay, so it's coming in 2 weeks. The main story has currently reached a highly significant turning point. We must be cautious as most of the details could be spoilers. But this chapter will serve as the starting point where full-scale preparations begin ahead of a major battle. Holy fuck. We have defeated 2 of the bosses that, as players we have defeated, but in-game, in-world, we defeated Altruya but not Eagle Vista, right? I don't think we defeated Eagle Vista. Shit, I can't remember. Time to replay a story, guys. So I imagine Lily-Wise is gonna bring out 2 more. I imagine Lily-Wise is gonna pull out 2 more new generation raptures, and then there'll be the 4 horsemen and Lily-Wise, and then they will come at us. They'll kill a few more characters. Maybe they'll kill Haran, since Haran's... Wow. I completely forgot about her. Altria ran away and Ego Vista wiped the floor with us. Yeah, I think the reason why it's so difficult for me to remember is because in lore we lost to them, but in solo raid I feel like I defeated them very well. and it's just a series of defeating them and defeating them and defeating them over and over and over. Eden is wiped out. No, it's not. No, it's not. Cecil and Johan are gonna propagate the rest of society. They wiped your ass in so— No, they didn't. I'm pretty sure you did well, right? Your gems are wiped out. Oh yeah, Sanguchi got Summer Anise. Summer Anise is important. Don't MLB. Huh? If Arc fails, we have Johan and Cecil repopulating. Yep, exactly. And then there's Papillon as well, to be the first Nikke. But yeah, very exciting stuff. Main story chapter 47, 48 update notice coming soon. Nope. So very exciting stuff. Main update for chapter 47, 48 is scheduled in August. Very exciting stuff. Harmony Cube Battery Exchange. We plan to add a feature that allows you to exchange surplus batteries acquired after reaching Harmony Cube level 15 for other types of Harmony Cubes of Cube batteries as a set ratio. Yes, very good, very good. Harmony Cubes are now being used in more diverse ways than in the past, and accordingly the types of batteries required vary depending on each commander's team composition and strategy. To prevent surplus batteries from accumulating excessively for cubes that have reached level 15, we are preparing a battery exchange feature. Alright, so the big question is whether or not in the future they're gonna allow Harmony Cubes level 15 to be like if they make it up to level 20 in the future, it's gonna feel so bad for all the people who traded their batteries away. The Harmony Cube battery exchange feature will be available only for batteries from cubes that have reached level 15. Additionally, there are no plans to expand additional users for cube batteries after reaching level 15. Thank you, Sanguchi. Therefore, we hope commanders with exchange surplus batteries for cubes that have reached level 15 with peace of mind. Therefore, we hope commanders can exchange surplus batteries from cubes that have reached level 15 with peace of mind. Yep, fantastic. This feature is scheduled for the August update as the target release. Another W update for Nikke. Fantastic. Increased Harmony Cube battery rewards. Along with the Harmony Cube battery exchange feature, we plan to increase the overall acquisition rate of Harmony Cube batteries. Through this adjustment, we aim to support commanders in developing a wider variety of cubes and strategically selecting and utilizing cubes based on different situations. For Union Raid, Harmony Cube batteries were previously not included in the standard clear rewards, but through the improvement, we plan to add batteries as clear rewards as well. Yes! Additionally, the amount of Union chips awarded through ranking rewards will also be increased, making it easier to purchase batteries from the Union shop. Yes! Yes! For Solo Raid, the battery rewards for clearing stages 1 through 7 will be increased as— oh my— we don't stop losing. We don't stop losing. We can't stop winning. It's so good. It's so good. Nice. What about skill kits though? The selection of Harmony Cubes is becoming increasingly significant depending on team compositions and content. We hope this increase in acquisition will assist with diverse cube development and strategic utilization. Very nice. The acquisition increase in Harmony Cubes battery is scheduled for the August update as the target release. Holy shit. It sounds like August we're gonna get a lot of fantastic stuff. We're gonna get new story, we're gonna get more cubies, we're gonna get updated Santi, maybe, we don't know for sure, or we're gonna get it with July's updated Santi. Union rate improvements. Regarding union rate, we are preparing the following improvements targeted for the August update. Support for simulation content, combat records saving feature. Okay. Addition of a feature allowing players to preview and play the next levels simulation combat in advance. Okay. Support for checking damage dealt in normal and hard stages 1 to 3, similar to hard stage 4. Okay. Addition of a feature to sort raid records by nickname or by highest score. Okay. Improvement to allow players to check the union log directly from the raid lobby. Okay. Union raid is a highly popular content consistently enjoyed by many commanders. As it is content that requires multiple commanders to cooperate together, we believe it is crucial to provide an environment where players can easily track not only their individual records but also the overall progress of the union. Makes sense? Makes sense? For this update, we have prioritized the implementation of convenience features that can be applied immediately. Going forward, we will continue to monitor any inconveniences related to union rate and make ongoing improvements so that you can enjoy the content in a more comfortable environment. Fantastic stuff. Make union rate easy for everyone, make it easier for everyone, and we all can have fun together. Increase visibility for co-op status. Following the previously mentioned convenience improvements to union rate, we plan to proceed with improvements related to co-op as well. Prior to that, an update scheduled for late July will first apply improvements to make the status of co-op more intuitive. The status of co-op more intuitive. Currently, you must enter the event page to check whether a co-op is in progress. Oh my god, they're finally doing it! As this is still in development and adjustment phase, it is difficult to provide a clear explanation of the exact matter at this moment, but we hope this improvement will make it easier to check the status of co-op. Brothers, just put co-op here. Just shut the fuck up and put co-op right here. When it's on, put co-op here. When it's off, get rid of co-op. That's all. Boom. Easy. Please. Please. What's there difficult to explain? Just put... Why? Oh my gosh. Add a quick use feature for boxes. We plan to add a feature that allows you to conveniently use multiple consumable boxes such as core dust, battle data, credit, and skill materials in bulk from your inventory. However, not all boxes will include... However, not all box items will be included in the quick use feature. Sure, boxes that require you to manually select the rewards you receive will be excluded from this quick use feature. Obviously, duh. Additionally, while this may vary according to each commander's criteria, box items that have even a slight potential for collection value will also be excluded from the quick use feature. Praise be. This measure is intended to prevent situations where collectible items are consumed unintentionally even without using the lock feature. Nevertheless, even without using the quick use feature, there is still a possibility of accidentally using consumable items you intend to save while manually using items directly from your inventory. Therefore, if there are consumable lock items you wish to keep separately, we highly recommend using the lock feature. Quick use is scheduled for late July update. Fantastic. Improvement to friend social point acquisition. What the fuck? We also plan to improve the method of acquiring social points through the friend system. The existing send social points feature was sufficiently serving its purpose with just once per day. On the other hand, receive social points feature often displayed red dots multiple times a day, placing unnecessary burden on commanders to check them. Okay. After this implementation, you tap the social point send receive button once. No further taps will be required for the rest of the day. We hope this update allows you to use friend system more easily and with less hassle. This feature is scheduled for late July. In closing, today's developers notes was originally written to share updates regarding Santi's favorite item, but we also have several other improvements to announce. The developer's note has ended up being longer than expected. Regarding Santi's favorite item, given that we caused confusion among commanders, we thought it would be appropriate to explain things more calmly and clearly. What do you mean calmly? Were you uncalmly? Okay, never mind. Aside from details regarding Santi's favorite item, we also work hard to keep other content concise and focus solely on essential information. We hope these developers does not come across as overly plain. This year as well, with tremendous support and affection for Nikke shown by our commanders, the entire development team has been working with even greater motivation. We will not take any feedback or criticism you send us lightly. We will continue to review and make improvements to minimize any disappointment and provide a better experience for everyone. There are still interesting stories waiting for you in the remaining part 2 of Arc Rangers, so we hope you enjoy the rest of the content. We are always grateful for all the commanders who love Goddess of Victory Nikke. Hyungsuk Yu, Goddess of Victory Nikke team. Want to publish your own article? Upgrade to premium. Shut the fuck up, X. So all in all, it sounds like a fantastic okay, so all in all, it sounds like a welfare related update with other than Santi's favorite item. Most of the other things is welfare related. It's nice to see that the Nikke developers care about the players enough to do these kind of things, unlike certain other games that gives you 3 Primo Gems per day or something like that. But it also seems to me like this is a boring ass update. Boring ass dev note, so I'ma just not end this video. I'ma just stop recording and probably not post this. What's up, guys? Still sad about the Santi treasure. They should do the same for treasure poly. Yeah. Kisses from your homies are now easier to handle. True. Alright. Assuming the Matisse event is longer, similar to Absolute event. Hopefully. Co-op needs penalty systems. That'll be nice. It'd be nice if people who don't... Like, I'm okay if you choose normal mode and you just do the bare minimum and get the fuck out, right? But if you choose challenge mode, you should be playing like your challenging challenge mode, right? I don't know. Okay, let's grab this. Let's grab this. 120 pulls, no Arc Ranger Black. God damn. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright, you know what I want to do today? I want to make an Arc Ranger Black guide. Specifically Arc Ranger Black guide. I'm gonna say 540 tickets again. Damn. Why 540? Why the number 540? Also, check this out. I have 740 golden mileage tickets, which means that when the summer units come around, I might be able to MLB the 1% Nikke if there's another 1% Nikke. I hope so lah. You have 980 golden mileage tickets. Hold on to it for the 1% Nikke. Yep. Roll the Winter Crane video. Let's not. You're the ARB specialist. If you have any question about her damage, ask me. Okay. Sure. The title of video should be how to do infinite crit with Miranda. How to infinite crit with Miranda. That sounds... You got the MLB Summer Helm? I don't recommend it, but you do what you want. Summer Crown? I hope so. That'll be cool. A non-DPS Summer Crown that is as strong as the current crown, stronger in certain situations, but not power creeping. I don't know. What's the title of the video? How to do infinite crit in Nikke Goddess of Victory. Ah, there we go. That's the title, I guess. I hope the summer unit is Wind Shotgun B3. Ooh, that'll be nice. I hope so too. Summer Epinel. She's holding a shotgun and she's riding her one wheel and she's going wee, and she's bam 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 bam. Wow. Imagine if they created a burst 1 crown and burst 3 crown. Holy. But the thing is that crown's not as popular as some of the other Nikkes. I wonder if... Was she even in the top 10? Probably not. Okay, I want to see something first. Let's do union rate. What's up, Lias? Okay, we go to electric. I want to test the neutral damage here.
Go, Miranda, go! Why not take someone else instead of me?
That Trina is looking very fancy. Yes, she is. Win shotgun B3 for shotgun team. There isn't a win B3 for shotgun team. The best you can do is put Nayuta on that team, I guess. I guess, yeah. But Nayuta versus Arcana feels, I don't know.
Are you in need of a hero?
I need a hero.
Let's go and find everyone.
Alright, let's test this real quick. Arcana FM is Fortune is that good? Yes, she is. The problem is that she doesn't. The problem is that she is not wind for the upcoming solo raid, unfortunately. Okay, I'm not manualing this. I'm just testing out the sustained damage of Arc Black Ranger versus the sustained damage of Mihara. That's all. On neutral. $40 million. Was that 40 million damage? You're thinking of using Noir as your no cooldown rate? I think the lack of cooldown rate will destroy the team. Do you think Summer Doro Alec will come in late July? Yes, 100%. That's a Jaspas guarantee. You can bank the Jaspas guarantee at any participating bank. $40 something, $80 something, $40 something, $80 something. How much damage am I doing?
Don't worry, just trust us.
Can I pause this video? It's 8 million damage plus 40 something million damage. Okay. Is it mandatory to put SBS and Libby? Oops, I accidentally missed this one. Oh well, it's fine. We can estimate the last one.
We won! We actually won!
Oh my god, she only did 2.3 bill. Yucks. Okay. Oh yes, because the enemy doesn't have parts, that's why. That's fine. And then we compare this to Mihara.
Shall we go, Uni?
I imagine the damage on Mihara is gonna be way more, but we will see. So SBS Libby is not mandatory. There could be a situation where you want to use Liberalio with Neon, and then SBS with Mana, Alice. It's possible. We're gonna have to see how difficult Anna Helio is. How much is that? 60 something million? Ludity World, brain rot. $57 mil, 67 mil, 67 mil, 67 mil. Nice, nice, nice. $67 mil. Nice, 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 nice. Stepping out for a bit. Alright, see you in a while, Sanguchi. Something big happened. Oh my gosh. Hopefully it's not too serious. Is there healing going on? Yes, there's healing going on. Should I level Summer Rosanna burst to level 10, or is it okay to start with 7? I want to use her Arc Black Ranger. Go, 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 Sanguchi, go right now. Go, 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 go. I think it's okay to stop at level 7, it's fine. I don't think... Okay, so Summer Rosanna probably shouldn't be your number 1 choice unless you don't have some other burst tools that are already in the game. $57 mil, $57 mil, $57 mil. Okay, so this neutral damage.
That's a shame. It felt good.
She did 3.8 bill versus... Mihara did 3.8 bill versus Arc Black Ranger's 2.3 bill. I haven't fully built Arc Black Ranger, but I don't imagine the damage difference to be that different even if I fully upgrade her. Okay, let's pull up some stats. Well, in typical fashion, my phone is overheating really quickly. Okay. Alright, let's pull up some stats. La la ling, boom boom. Oh, wait, what's this? There's a red dot, I can't not click. Okay, never mind. Event calendar. Okay, nice. Shifty pad, yep. I want to see only 2 characters. Arc Black Ranger. Shit man, how do I do this? Mihara and Arc Black Ranger. Oh. Arc Ranger Black, not Black Ranger. What am I talking about? Oh! Oh yes, I haven't fully upgraded her. How much more damage will it do? Okay, this one doesn't even affect if the enemy doesn't have parts. I stand corrected. This one does affect. And here, okay. And this one? Attack up. Oh, the damage from the sustained damage is also higher. $242 to $266. From 7 to 10, the skill levels do increase. Burst 20%, skill 1 10%, 5, skill 2 5%. Yep. I wonder if I can make it so that I can have Asuka and Sakura and Arc Ranger Black in the same team and doing the infinite crit thing at the same time. Probably yes, right? How much elemental damage do I have here? Burst 3, AR wind. Okay, so Sakura has 81% elemental damage dealt. Not really, because with, at least not with parts, because ARB would also have the attack. Good point. Grace K, you're so smart. Hmm. Is it more likely that Infinite Crit will do better with one Archranger Black, or more likely that Sakura and Archranger Black together will do more damage? Without Infinite Crit. Red Ranger looks better. Yeah, I like her. I like her smug looking face, and I like how jaded she is. How she's like a little bit jaded. Whereas Archranger Blue is a bit performative, and I don't really like performative goals. I think in a boss with parts, you don't want Infinite Crit with Archranger Black. I think you're right. Yo Sakura, what do I have on you? Elemental, 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 elemental. 4 elementals, one of it is 15%. We can try working on that one. We can try for Archranger Black, we can push this, we can push this, we can push this. Hell, we can push all 4, what am I saying? Charge damage is a wild line to have. Can I have your Sakura? Nope. I guess mana is out of the loop. Is mana out of the loop? Mana's out of the loop, right? She doesn't do sustained damage without bursting. How much is her burst how much is her sustained damage? 396% of final attack at sustained damage every second. She's an attacker, Nikke? Attacker, yep. 396% of sustained damage as attack. Attack up 57, let's max this out, 63%. Attack damage up 21%. 21, 63. Metal Sigma does that. And only is lost when out of battle. So permanent 58% up. Permanent 50% of the time 63% up. 50% of the time 21% up. Oh no, this is only when entering. So only 10 seconds. So it's not 50%, it's 40% of the time. Without parts, mana is similar to Sakura. With parts, Sakura is quite a bit better. Okay. Thank you for your experimentation and results. So we are not gonna use mana then. So this is gonna be a Sakura Archranger Black situation. We have her at 5030 right now. Getting her to 5050 would be huge. Getting her to 5550 would be even better. It's nice that we have quite a few attack lines on, 2 attack lines on her already, but we only got 1 crit damage. It's a bit sad. Do I invest? Let's take a look at our DPSs for wind in general. Alright, so Liberalia 83%, 13%. with 210% ammo for some reason. What the fuck was I doing? Mana might go into neutral team to do QTE and buff Neon. Yep, maybe. Konnichiwa! Pochi Chanaru. Genki. Asuka is doing good at 85% with 17% up and quite a bit of ammo. That's fantastic. Ray is 85%, 12%, 3.75%. It's not bad. Noir, fuck Noir. Mana. Okay, so how many DPSs are there here? We have this Liberalio SBS team. That's one team. We have Asuka Ray as one team. Very nice. We have Sakura ABG, ARB as one team. So that's 3 teams now. We could have EH in one team if we build EH up. We could have Mana in one team. We have Velvet as the main DPS for one of the teams. Yo, my Velvet has 90% elemental damage dealt. Nice. Elemental 23 charge speed defense. Damn, that sucks. So we have Siren, Velvet for one team. And then the last team we don't have anyone. So it's either EH or Mana. If we build EH, build EH, we can do it with idols. Or we can do Nayuta shotgun team. Since there's a lot of parts, maybe Pierce is gonna be very valuable. Nayuta shotgun team might work. Okay. That's my Nikke screen. There it is. Alright, there we go. Yeah, we need to build ARB all the way through. ARB. Oh wait, how big is my Sakura? Okay, go back. Win AR. Boom. Burst 3. Boom. Okay. Take a look at this. Sakura is 787. ARB is 888. Fuck man, there's a lot of yellow skill tree manuals. And then we also have Ray that needs more skill manuals since she is only at 1089. Affects all allies attack up. Holy shit, 1% difference. Huh? 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 Wait, what? Since when? Shit. What a waste of 90 skill manuals. What the fuck? Two 8 6 247, so 40% more. 40% more. Each shot does 14%. So 7 shots does 98%. I feel like skill 1 is still important to get to level 10. Might not be the most, but it's significant, right? But skill 2 is like, what the fuck? Damn, I should have thought more about it before getting it to 8. Attack state, affects self, attack damage up, attack up, affects all enemies, burst damage. 34%, 60%, 35%, 63%. Okay, yep. I'll leave Ray is fine as she is right now. One day if I have an abundance, I will go work on it. I guess if I really care, I can upgrade her equipment, the chest piece, but meh, probably not. Don't have enough. So right now our priority is probably to get Sakura up to okay, depending on the number of parts we have to work with, this might be fine. And then this one, the 232 to 256, 20% more sustained damage, 10% more damage output from sustained damage, 10% more sustained damage. Means 8% more damage if you include her normal attacks. Oh no, 10% more sustained damage from Sakura petals. And then here it's 394 to 457. 394, 457, 60% up, 55% up. Times 10, nice. Then this is 30% to 35%, that's pretty significant as well. Okay, so I need my Sakura Bloom in Summer to be 7, 10, 10. And I need my ARB to be ten, 10. Yep, 10, 10, 10. ARB 10, 10, 10. Sakura 7, 10, 10. Alright. 800 golden books. 225, okay. 225, okay. 225. Alright, we got her maxed out. Still need a collection item for her.
I've protected peace on the ark.
Still need to level up her. You can do overclock, it just reset. Oh, I did it already. Did it last night.
We walked around like this.
Do we do EH or summon Sakura first? I feel like EH is a 4-4-10 character, right? Let's take a look at EH. Ah, 4-4-10, 1-1-7. Ran out of green skill books. Don't you have this thing? The code manual selection box. Shouldn't you have a lot of it? Use them a lot on last solo raid. Ah, okay, okay. Well, then gotta be patient with it, I guess. Keep buying it every single day.
Outshine the stars. Outrun the...
Alright. I'll spare some with lootbar.gg. Damn. Oh! 8 hours ago somebody took over my Challenger 10. How dare.
Mesdames et messieurs, let's give a warm welcome to the challenger. Ready? Alert!
The same thing keeps happening with this fight. So I will just do it. I just auto it like a pro. We've been fighting back and forth for the longest time already. If he did one of those sneaky switch the team 2 and team 3 around thing, then that's fine, we lost, it's fine. Nice. Nice.
May she rest in peace.
My Rosanna... Oh! It worked this time. Oh, it wasn't enough. Oh well. Okay. Rosanna, position 1 means you really don't want her to leave. Really? Okay, I'll switch her a bit. Let's... I'll stick to this for now. I'll keep... I'll pay attention to this first. Alright. Challenge. We... Just going raw, I guess. Okay. Let's test this thing real quick. Sakura, Sakura, Sakura.
I knew you would choose me.
ARB.
Are you in need of a hero?
Who else would be on this team? I feel like Rosanna is not strong enough to be on this team. But then again, if her gear is up, maybe... Damage to parts up 20% for 15 seconds. Damage to parts up 22% for 15 seconds. Everybody attack up a little bit. Yeah, no. She's not strong enough. She's so fine though. Yeah, she is. She is. That I am not debating that at all. Let's switch over to the cooler, the ice cooler. Nice. Alright, who do we use here?
Why not take someone else instead of me?
We have a mint, we have... Mates? In the actual solo raid you probably don't want to do mates, but sure, I'll give it a try.
Set sail.
Nah, let's do
Why
mid
not take someone
Rika.
else? All aboard! The train is departing soon.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Are you fully built? No, you're not fully built yet. Alright, here. Alright, let's see if this works.
Get ready to see TV Star Star. Don't rush it. Get ready for TV Star.
How to properly kill the damn balloon besides brute forcing it? Scarlet Black Shadow. Deviants, you're further along the game than I am. Or if not, we are very close.
Did you just see what I did? Get ready for TV Star.
I need a second.
Get ready for TV Star.
You will pay the price.
Uh-oh.
Get ready for TV Star.
Oh, it was fast enough. Nice. Wouldn't challenge mode make more sense if you're testing for a solo raid? Probably, yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Have no fear, for we will never lose.
3.5, 3.08. I'm actually what I'm here to test is more of like the comparison of Sakura versus the Archranger Black on enemies with parts. That's the main thing I'm here to check. I wonder if this is good. Can't tell. 70 pools, not a single SSR. I mean, she's good. She's not the best. She's good. Blue is a corrected yo-yo. Okay. So there's two main ways to use Archranger Black, right? One is when you are when there's parts. One is as a crit, infinite crit team with Miranda, and the other is with sustained damage characters such as Summer Sakura. I wonder which is the right way. Oh yes, Sakura is not fully built yet. But then again, Archranger Black doesn't have big elemental damage dealt yet. What was the rating that Brightwing gave Archranger Black again? Bossing ass only. And then what did they give to Mihara for bossing? SS. I don't know, man. I don't know what Private is doing sometimes. Oh, that's not good. Oh yeah, Mihara's cheeks is what gives her the tearing of SS. In my head, right, Archranger Black and Mihara Bonding Chain do very similar damage on different elements. You know what? Let's go back. We need to test something else now. Now that Archranger Black has 10 10 10, We can compare it against Mihara one more time.
Are you in need of a hero?
Previously, she was at 888 and we did... Oh. She was at 888 and then we did 5.9 bill damage using Archranger Black. Whereas Mihara got 7.6. Now we compare 10-10-10 versus Mihara. And also compare the 10-10-10 versus the previous Archranger Black damage. That should give us a better baseline comparison. Granted, we still don't have her at 5550, we only have her at 5030. But let's see. Solo raid is coming in 2 days, if I'm not wrong. And keep in mind that this is assuming that boss doesn't have parts. If the boss has parts, Archranger Black's effectiveness goes up even more. Oh, this burst gen is slow as well. 84 million. Oh no, wait, that's 8 million. Oh shit, wrong cycle. Damn it. Stupid, I went in the wrong cycle. If I'm not wrong, she's AR. Hey, Lau the sub, thank you for the sub, and Sanguchi with the palapu your face. Hey, let's go. Bro is intentionally trying to confuse me while I'm running tests. Thank you very much, Sanguchi. Poop testing. Thank you. Thanks, Sanguchi. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Alright. So let's take a look at this.
We actually won!
3 billion. 3 billion. We compare. $3 billion without parts. So if you're going the Infinite Crit team, Outrager Black is better as long as the enemy doesn't have parts. And if the enemy has parts, how much more damage will she do? Is there a way to test that? Damage the parts up. Oops. Attack up this much, blah blah blah. Modernia Museum. Then we won't be able to compare this versus that anymore. Because we are changing bosses, then the defense is different, then damage taken is different, etc, etc. That's my main concern here. It'll be way more because transformation takes effect all the time, right? And then she's always doing sustained damage. Oops. I shifted to have option to add boss parts on shooting range. Yeah, they should give that to us. It's annoying that the shooting range doesn't have like the facilities to do certain things. Okay, so the only difference when she is permanently in Arc Black Ranger state is attack up 156% continuously, and sustain damage permanently on. Here, this ability and this ability. How do I test that without you don't need cooldown rate in shotgun team with Bunny Soda. You either take cooldown rate or Bunny Soda. C7 builds Bunny Soda, understandable. Mine's at like 988 or some shit like that. What's the best lineup for a Bunny Soda team? Right now? Probably for this upcoming solo raid, right now. Probably Bunny Soda off burst. Noir. Yeah, Noir probably. Treasure Tove, Fortuna Arcana Fortune Mid. Either Drake, Noir, Bunny Soda, or Doro, Noir. I don't know. Yeah, you gotta take either. Yeah, you take Summer Dorothy out, and then you put Noir in, I guess. And you make sure she has like 100% elemental damage dealt or some shit like that. Even then it's probably not enough. Yeah. Let you build Bunny Soda first. You don't have Winter Solin. If you have Winter Solin, she's an easy choice. Shotgun team with Doro, Noir, Solin. For this upcoming solo raid, I think the team is gonna be Nayuta. Nayuta on this team. I have everything but never built Banisora. Oh, yep. Ah, fuck. How much more time will she get in transformation status? She get a little bit more sustained damage. Oh man. Maybe I need to pull out the Excel sheet. I think wait for the boss to come out first before we decide. The question of whether or not we're taking significant damage while fighting Helio will be very important. If we're not taking significant damage, I can imagine actually okay, if we are taking significant damage on the way in, I imagine switching Arcana Fortune Mate for Nayuta and that's it to be potentially the solution. Alternatively, maybe there's a new Burst 3 Shotgun Wind type character. That'll be useful too. Velvet's probably gonna be big, I think so too. Velvet's gonna be her own DPS character. And not only that, all her damage comes from normal attacks. So she can work with Summer Helm. Nope, normal Helm. Treasure Helm. There we go. Okay. Alright, let's test something else. Iron Week. This team? No, we change this team away. We do this, maybe not this. We change this to we need some attack up, so we get here.
Ready when you are.
We get, what's your attack? 349. and
Are you in need of a hero?
344. So when she is not bursting, she'll be lower. Then when she is when Sakura bursts, she'll be higher. Nice, nice, nice. What's the snake solo rate weakness? I think it's gonna be I think it's gonna be wind. Probably, considering the next solar raid comes in 2 days and it's, you know, our Black Ranger's banner. Our Ranger Black's banner. Sakura needs attack up. Arc Ranger Black needs attack up or attack damage up. Your Winding is not so good. Understandable. You do be like that sometimes. Where is normal must? There she is. How much crit damage does she give? Crit rate up, crit damage up 20%. Meh. Crit damage up 40%. Meh. Nope, that's not good enough. You might as well just put mint in there.
Why not take someone else instead of me?
Okay, if my understanding is right, this should make us infinite crit on both Sakura and...
I will try my best.
Oh, wrong teams.
We won! We actually won!
Infinite crit on both Sakura and ARB. No, I'm just gonna call her Black. On Sakura and Black.
Get ready for TT Star!
Oh, she didn't get her crit rate up. You don't have a good wind shotgun? Yeah, we don't. Man, I'm so hungry.
Get ready for TT Star!
Okay, it's not on you. Is it on you? It can't be a mint. Wait, who has the highest attack right now?
Get ready for TT Star!
Oh my god, it ended on Outranger Black? Why? Does she have a passive attack up?
I guess I really was born to perform.
No. No. Oh, it's because of her gear. Bro, you're keeping track of how much percentage my attack up in Overload is? Damn you. Skill 1 adds attack up only when she transforms. When she doesn't transform, then she doesn't get it. Damn, I need to get her overload. I need to get Sakura. Overloads up to do this infinite crit on both characters, huh? Wait, how much crit damage up do I have on Mihara? Did that play a part as well on the previous test? No. Crit rate. Oh. Oh my god, I got 0 crit damage up on Mihara. I do have quite a lot of attack up though. 11 plus 9, 20% plus 8, 28. Shit man, Mihara is so good. Despite what people say about her when she was released, Mihara is so good. Every OL line just adds to her damage by so much. Elemental damage out, boom, straight on add. Everyone knows this. Attack up, every 1% of attack up gives you 1% of damage output. Fucking fantastic. Then crit damage up. Every bit you add also adds a certain percentage of damage out. Wow. The only problem is that she is difficult to build. But her ceiling is so much higher than most other characters. Your wife? Damn, so many people have the same wife. 8,000 goes up to how much at next level? Don't know. 9,000, so it goes up by 1,000. Oh my god. I don't know why, ever since I updated my game, I don't have the tutung, tutung, tutung sound effect. Zoom, zoom sound effect. You reinstall and then you got the sound back? Really? Okay, maybe I need to reinstall again. Sung, sung, sung. It's so interesting also to see like two characters side by side that do the same thing vastly differently. Lost it when I got kicked out because of second maintenance. Huh. Verify? There's a way to verify files? I don't remember that.
We're not gonna have time to change before we go, are we?
Not me. Who else could you possibly choose?
I'll take charge here.
Hell yes, you show them, Rosanna. You show them, Rosanna. Oh, oops. Oh, no cooldown rate. No burst generation.
The heat is rising.
Look at her go. Yeah. Yeah, Rosanna, yeah. Activates when entering full burst, affects all wind core allies with assault rifles. Okay.
Don't rush it.
I'll deal with you soon enough.
How much damage are you doing on the 251770386 1770386 1.7 mil damage per second. She gives a damage taken debuff, yup. About 30%, 32% I think, at max level.
Kneel before dark.
Anyone hurt?
Alright, I think I will work on the video tonight on my second stream at 2 AM. But for now, I think I'm gonna call it and I'll think about it off stream a little bit.
Focus, everyone!
Don't worry, just trust us. The enemy's strong.
This team up should make Summer Sakura's damage output more similar to Archranger Black, thanks to the amount of attack buffs that we are giving to the entire team. Let's see.
It seems I will now be able to enjoy some quiet time with you.
Nope, I was wrong. 2.7 to versus 3.8. Huh. 2.7 versus 3.8. 8.2 build damage. This test confirms I should MLB Rosanna. What on earth are you saying, man? We compare this versus...
I'll go with you.
Grave at 10. Does her and Treasure Privity not clash in debuff? What do you mean? Who and Treasure Privity? Oh, the damage taken debuff? I'm pretty sure damage taken debuffs stack as well.
Don't rush it.
I'm going all out. Let's take them down together.
Some video of some dude said something along the lines of who to pull for summer rerun. Bro, you're just talking about my video. What the fuck? You're the degen. You're the degen here. You're the degen. Not me. You. Oh my god, look at Grave at the bottom left hand corner of the screen. Yeah, no. Rosanna ain't it, man. C7 summon neon. Yeah, you should do that. Anybody who does that is a true gooner. Villagers will be proud.
The heat is rising.
I'm going all out.
You catch what is mine, you will pay the price.
I wonder if Villagers Hope makes the Summer Neon meme at all himself anymore. Probably not, right?
I entrust this to you militarily.
I'm going all out. Our time is now. I'm going all out. Kill them all.
Don't rush it.
I'm going all out. Kill them all.
You're glad you didn't reset your grave?
See that, cadet? That's the strength of loyalty. It doesn't matter what I'm wearing.
Oh shit, I misclicked. Oh man.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm okay now. I'll get it done perfectly.
Alright, let's see how fast we can get into burst with if we manual bunny it.
Let me show you the results of my training. Don't rush it. Let me show you the results.
Is that fast enough?
Oh, please. I'm getting embarrassed again.
Oh.
The results of my training. Let me show you the results of my training. Gotta stay calm, like a true agent.
Is that bunny with T9M? Yup.
I almost
Neil, Kneel before darkness.
Let me show you the result of my training.
Kneel before darkness.
Oh, jeez. I'm getting embarrassed again. Let me show you the result of my training. I almost made eye contact with Master. I entrust this to you, Lemon. Let me show you the result of my training. Gotta stay calm, like a true agent. Oh, please. Let me show you the result of my training. I almost made eye contact with Master. Gotta stay calm, like a true agent. Let me show you the result of my training. Gotta stay calm, like a true agent. Let me show you the result of my training. You will pay the price. Oh, jeez. I'm getting embarrassed again. I almost made eye contact with Master. Let me show you the result of my training. I almost made eye contact with Master. Oh, jeez. I'm getting embarrassed again. Stay calm, like a true. Let me show you the result of my training.
Class is dismissed. Good job, everyone.
Yeah, bunny 8 is the solution. Now the problem is I never built my bunny 8. Fuck. I think Summer Rosanna was undertuned. Oh no, wait, Grave was a better solution. Okay, I'm gonna go take a break. Yeah, I'll do one late night stream later. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this stream. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm heading out right now. Bye bye. Take care, gang. Sanguchi, thanks for dropping by. I know you're busy as fuck. Mr. Busy Man. Mr. Fuck. Busy Man fuck. Damn, overheating phone again. Alright, see y'all. Bye bye. Take care.